Welcome to the Let's Play of the Mermaid Mask. My name is Jon, and I'm doing this to practice my speaking skills. As you already know. Anyway, last time we've met the most beautiful woman. Here she is. The most beautiful woman. Ah. And came to this room and found this.
Hi there.
This very realistic doll. Oh. And saw some interesting recordings of Martuga and what was her name? Felicia. They were going to the place, to this place. And while Felicia was really self-confident, Martuka wasn't so sure. Anyway. Hey girl. Let's talk to Symmetry. By the way, we haven't asked her a lot of things.
'Twas Cynthia who had it when first she came aboard. Something in it holds great weight, for her at least it seems.
But you don't know what exactly?
With certain mind I cannot say.
Do you know how Zephyr's dream helmet works?
His secrets are his own to keep.
Okay, but just for the record, you do know his secrets.
I am bound to share them not. Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
I didn't know it had a name.
Oh.
Kindly close the book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Oh.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
Tell me about it.
Oh, my fog ball.
Your fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it. What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious. Lillian's locket.
Wait a minute. No.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
No. Okay, we will get to it. We will get back to
Hey,
it.
Sim, do you know anything about this?
Hush, speaketh soft.
Okay? Do you know anything about this?
Nay,
Ah.
how it blinks and flickers so,
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
as if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
It has a kin. Like, walkie-talkies are usually sold in pairs. So if there is one walkie-talkie, there should be the second one. And they must have connect with each other.
To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing, ever poised for rope to snap, ever set to fall.
Martuga? You didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know. It's hanging directly over his desk. That's a choice.
He doesn't really use his room though.
Do you know anything about Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
What are you talking about?
It's broken. Some part of its innards has come loose. A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
Oh,
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
Dusky box of dark allure. I cannot turn mine eyes. What lies within?
We're still trying to work that out. Any guesses?
Surely some solemn secret, dark and dreadful.
oh, it better be after all this.
A teeny tiny town of toys? Or fossil formed of... Oh, that's my house. Right there.
Your house?
Yeah, the theatre where I lived.
Cute.
Cute.
Against all odds, I've been inscribed upon this family tree, bound only by the bloodline of my matron's former kin.
Your matron? That's Fortuna Fellow.
No longer tied to fellow name, she styles herself as Baroness. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Sim, look, you've got 2 half-brothers. Kinda.
Only in the faintest terms, but there they are, Flint and Felix.
We've actually met Felix. Would you believe that?
No?
Well, we did.
I am sure we did, but I don't remember which one. Which one was Felix? It's a Tangle Tower.
A map that leadeth unto naught?
What do you mean? It leads to that big red X.
Yeah, but it's a big red X in the middle of the ocean.
It comes to mind I saw this map upon the captain's cabin desk.
When was this?
Soon after I arrived. Just once, and then it vanished.
Well, now it's reappeared.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! She's so cute, oh my god.
The compass lies on deathbed dark, its many pointed bones askew. Hush! It now endures a surgeon's steady hand.
You'll pull through, little compass.
So cute.
A book adorned by bloody stain?
Might be. Might not.
It might not be a book.
No, no. I meant the blood stain. What would you say that is?
Sealed within the glassy tomb.
Yeah.
A mistake? A regret?
Why do we
I thought
say
it was a
that?
piece of paper. She knows what I know.
A gun!
It's not a gun.
What is it?
We don't really know.
The unknown! Dost thou require this card's consent when saving souls from drowning deep?
Well, no, not really.
Then what purpose doth it serve?
To identify.
A tobacco pipe?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not.
Oh, I know this game. One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
No, that's not what's happening.
Yes, it is.
A
Ali.
werewolf? Or some hellborn fiend?
Yeah, I think it's just a guy.
But his eyes, they burn of wicked flame.
Well, it's either wicked flame or it's just red eye from using a flash in low light. Is this yours?
No, not mine. Merely borrowed from Magnus Mortuga.
Mortuga owned a projector? What for? Projecting a film, I guess?
Not this film.
What did you want it for?
Projecting this film.
We found your doll. She's not talking.
You didn't ask her anything.
All right, fine. What's up with the doll? Okay, now she's not talking.
Speaking of, Sim, can the doll talk? Like, does it have a little speaker inside?
She is ever silent. I speak for us both.
I just thought, there's a string on the back. I thought it was like a pull string.
It is a pull string.
Oh, then how does it work?
You pull it.
There's something suspicious about symmetry.
Let's fucking go! Finally. But Aha! You are sweating. But first, this guy. No, wait. Is this guy? Which is weird. How symmetry? Where did it... What fucking them? Did you have this little booklet? Symmetry. Oh wait, we haven't asked about these people. Let's ask about them and then let's fry her.
Still estranged, this moon and I, but she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. We may need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Huh.
Oh,
Mariana Moon, number 9. The half-hidden moon.
disingenuousness?
Disingenuousness?
Your silence is so unnerving. Please tell me I'm right.
Despite all his whims and wayward ways, his heart beats hopeful, kind, and keen.
His whims. Like how he talks to a wooden stick.
When first we met, when first I came, he had not yet his cane beclaimed.
So, where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room, even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
Godric Grip, number 2, the broken compass.
Feeling lost or trapped?
Feeling lost or trapped?
Come on.
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time bespent in chamber dream and chained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected, my lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zachariah Zephyr, number 3, the entangled dream.
I don't think he's losing his way. If he killed Magnus Martuga, he did lose his way.
Losing your way?
Likened to the orchard oak, sturdy, stout, and towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail-still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do it.
What's
No.
Madam Tadpole, number 5, the still waters.
Hiding a dangerous secret?
Hiding a dangerous secret.
But anyway, girly.
Symmetry, you were in the Illusion Theater with Mortuga the evening before he died.
I concede! I am laid bare!
Anyway, there was some talk of Mortuga being killed by a curse. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Grimoire.
What? She's the resident curse expert.
It is entirely possible that the captain was set upon by a curse.
See? I knew she'd know about this.
Let's just stick to the facts, shall we? Sim, if you were in the illusion theater with Mortuga, what were you actually doing in there?
I think it was a performance.
A performance.
Like a magic act?
A foolish act, a callous indulgence through and through.
I don't understand. Did it go wrong?
I performed it perfectly.
Then what's the problem? She's gone quiet.
It's okay, we don't need to force it out of her.
Something that shows the plan for Sim's magic illusion poster.
It's a poster for a magic act, or a rough layout for a poster anyway.
Oh, we found something else too.
Something Symmetry left hidden in the illusion theater. Doll.
Sweet sister inanimate, I implore you, leave her be. Her hands are clean.
The doll is a prop used in magic tricks.
The doll is a prop used in magic tricks.
What kind of magic trick would need a life-size doll?
Any trick where you need a double, obviously.
Yep. Which clues suggest Sim uses a doll as a double in her illusions? Ching.
I mean, I get it, but that's not quite right.
Okay. Wait. Sim and her reflection, yes. Yep. Would suggest Sim used a doll as a double.
Your magic act, Lady of the Looking Glass. I don't claim to know exactly how it works, but as far as I can tell, you put the doll behind some kind of special mirror, and it acts as an identical double.
Lady of the Looking Glass is a thing of the past. I am no longer able to perform it.
Because you don't have the special mirror.
You misunderstand. I shall never again perform this trick.
But why not?
Oh.
Because the doll and her are not identical. They do look plenty identical besides the streaks under her eyes. Or maybe her freckles? Why not?
Because Sim and her doll are no longer identical.
Oh,
Sweet sister stays ever a fresh-faced child. No such fate is writ for me.
yeah.
So you can't use the doll at all anymore?
She's still a child, and Symmetry already a teenager. Could be balanced on top of, still fit inside. Could Symmetry still use her doll as an illusion? Could reflect an image maybe, if it was facing away from the audience. The doll could still work as a double for Symmetry if it was facing away from the audience.
The doll
Yes!
could still work as a double for
Yep.
Symmetry if it was facing away from the audience.
Facing away? Oh, like the sketch on the poster.
Right.
I wonder why she needed a double, though. This isn't a mirror trick like before.
It would help if we knew more about the trick itself.
True. We don't even know what it's called.
Do we have something that shows the name of Symmetry's new magic trick? Title here. Wait! The stargazing girl? I don't remember if we had any names.
The stargazing girl. Says it right there.
Aha!
Smirched by my own penmanship. Truly the folly of man.
Why would the title be written on the sailcloth?
I'm pretty sure she used it during the magic act.
How did Sim use the sailcloth during the magic act? Oh,
I'm pretty sure she used it during the magic act.
there was already a curtain, and she already has a cloak. She draped it over the cauldron because the cauldron was draped with a sailcloth.
She draped it over the cauldron.
It's not like that in the original sketch. See, in the drawing, the cauldron's uncovered.
It was Martuga who said that the cauldron should be covered up.
Mortuga asked her to keep the cauldron covered up.
Before the captain assented to me using that room, he'd been using it for storage. When I was first let inside, the sailcloth was indeed draped over the cauldron. I hadn't realized he did not wish me to remove it. When he saw my design for the poster, he had but one request. Symmetry. All I ask is that you keep the sailcloth on the cauldron.
And given that you had to keep it, you made use of it as a kind of banner.
So what's the stargazing girl about? What happens in it?
I do not wish to speak on it.
No? Well, we actually know quite a bit about it already.
How do we know what happens during the stargazing girl?
We'll get to this later.
Okay.
Stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Oh! How can this be?
Mariana Moon was in the bilge at the time. I guess the sound traveled down through the open vent.
Her pipe is a dictaphone.
Dang.
So
Dang.
the first voice belongs to Sim, and then there's a second voice, a woman's voice.
It's symmetry.
And Symmetry putting on a voice.
Sure about that?
He said that she's the voice of the doll.
Not really.
So the first voice belongs to Sim, and then there's a second voice.
Man. Someone else?
It's someone else entirely.
Her?
That's not it.
Oh damn.
Nope. That's not it.
Seriously though. It's good that I don't have any penalties for doing this. Ah wait, I forgot to read. Where did that record second voice come from? Not an actual person in the room, but some kind of device.
This film matches up to the audio from the pipe recording.
And see how in the poster there's a little Grim Reaper guy? That's the person from the film.
I am undone.
Hang on. Why does Sim have a film of a Grim Reaper character? Where'd it come from?
Devil of the Deep.
It's a scene from Dirk's movie.
Oh yeah, good catch.
Okay, so Sim put the projector into the doll, and it projected onto the circular window at the back of the room.
If the doll was sitting on the cauldron, where was the real Sim?
Here.
The cabinet to the side? I don't get why she couldn't just sit in the cauldron herself.
Listen to the end of the recording again.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Right at the end, it sounds like something falls onto the floor. Something solid.
The doll's
The
head.
doll's head. The whole thing culminates with the cloaked figure swinging the scythe. Sim screams, pulls a string, and the doll is decapitated.
Oh, geez, that's kind of dark.
I lay awake that night, eyes wide with regret, able to bear it no longer. The decision was made. I would tear it all down, the whole misbegotten affair.
So that's why you went back to the Illusion Theater.
And that's when you found Mortuga.
The image of his lifeless form. It filled me with a great thunderous guilt.
But why? You think you might have actually caused Mortuga's death, somehow?
I know not the manner of Magnus Mortuga's death, but I do know this. The night of the stargazing girl, it was his last.
So, even if his death was unrelated, you feel bad that your trick was one of the last things he ever saw.
When we began, you implied that I laid a curse upon him, and I say this. Maybe I did.
Poor girl.
I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane of his.
Can't hurt to ask.
Let's go.
There's something suspicious about Zephyr.
Let's go talk to him.
We just came here.
You wish to converse with Cornelius? He'll be thrilled.
Cutie! Cutie! Ah. A wooden cane used by Godric Grip.
Remove what?
Hat?
Bandage around the middle.
Bandage?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Ah, I would rather remove the hat. Cutie! So what was that? Since we are here, let's...
Who does this belong to? Wilfred Winterbottom?
Who's that?
I just made him up.
Oh,
Let's ask about the clues.
what do you make of this?
A message in a bottle?
There's a little drawing, too. Some kind of symbol?
To me, it looks like a diagram.
Where did this bottle come from?
I'm pretty sure Tadpole fished it out of the ocean.
That's how she got all the stuff in her room, I think.
Well, that's a delightful little habit, isn't it?
Do you know what this does?
Doesn't appear to do anything, does it? Perhaps it's broken.
Could you fix it?
I only deal with the mechanical, the clockwork, and, at a push, the hydraulic. Tonya Tapdale. Ah, there you go. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. She probably did it to reduce drag, you know, like an aerodynamics thing. Hydrodynamics, I guess, if that's a thing.
He'll just have an entire conversation by himself, huh?
That's it! Mariana's pipe! She let you see it.
She did.
And? Did you discover anything?
We did.
Well, all right then. End of conversation, apparently.
Wonderful, delightful. I love him so much.
Aha! This must be where Madame Tadpole got her stage name.
You think? She's not called Madame Mermaid Orb.
Ah, Miss Silkmoth's a talented seamstress, and she carved and painted the head too.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
That phrase. I heard that phrase spoken aloud when I was in the bilge with Mariana Moon.
And this was around the time of the murder.
Yes. I'd wager it was.
Why does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? Oh, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
On a submarine. It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
I'm convinced Tadpole is just branding. Nobody names their child Tadpole. Come on.
Why would she need branding?
You're serious? She's all branding. The name, the look, the identity as a half mermaid, it's all theatrics.
I just don't get why she'd need to have a fake identity like that.
No, she doesn't. Not anymore. It's vestigial, I think, left over from some previous endeavor.
Weird, isn't it? Bringing your old branding with you onto the submarine. What would be the point?
Goodbye, my man. Since we are so close, why not ask her? Show more clues.
So does everyone on this submarine keep a life-size doll of themselves, or...?
I'm pretty sure it's just Sim.
I swear, if we find a room somewhere with dolls of everyone else, I'm going to freak out.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
That voice. Well, that's the voice I heard when I was down in the bilge. At least I think it is. Sounds a little different without all the echo. The bandages in the center smell of fearful sweat. The wood itself, it's mahogany, but it smells of salty ocean air. And the little hat smells like a dress worn by a doll.
Oh,
Dress worn by a doll. Lovely.
cute.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him? Godric, I mean.
I will say, for someone with such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous. I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just been on a research trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm-on-Sea. She told me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot. I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him.
Thank you, Mariana Moon. Zephyr, you motherfucker, you are my prime suspect. Itty bitty tiny shoes. Time to fry Zephyr!
Zephyr, can you tell us more about the work you do as a dream doctor? I'm looking for specifics here.
I've told you all I think you could understand. To be blunt, it's not a line of inquiry that should concern you. That is to say, my experiments have no connection with the murder.
You say that, but we found something at the crime scene that we think belongs to you. Specifically, something we think is related to your little dream experiments.
Something related to Zephyr found at the crime scene. Meanwhile,
That has nothing to do with my research. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
the smell.
The smell. According to Mariana Moon, the liquid from the bottle is seawater mixed with 3 particular herbs.
Mariana Moon's sense of smell knows no bounds, but I fail to see how this information connects it to me.
The smell of that Moonwhile liquid is connected to Zephyr in some way. X. Where are you? X bottle. Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile. Chamomile?
The liquid in your hex bottle has the exact same 4 ingredients.
Irrelevant. The X bottle isn't anything to do with my dream experiments either.
So what is it? What's in the bottle?
What's fit 2 is larger than is related to contains actually just but it was stolen, but it's fake, but it's dead, and it can't talk, and it's asleep, but it was stolen. The hex bottle contains a sea creature, and it's asleep.
The hex bottle contains a sea creature, and it's asleep.
A sea creature?
Oh, one of those tiny little cute octopuses. Wait, how many legs does it have? Stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A sea creature?
Dextopus?
A sextopus.
Sally, we've been over this. That's not what they're called.
I saw the opportunity and I took it.
A sea creature?
An
An
octopus.
octopus.
You sure about that?
No, not
A
really.
sea creature?
Okay.
A hexapus. It's not called a hex bottle because there's a magic spell inside. It's called a hex bottle because there's a sleeping hexapus inside.
His name is Hex. I've had him since I was a young boy.
Not
Oh,
to be
that's
rude,
cute.
but that must have been quite some time ago. A normal octopus would live only a couple years, wouldn't it?
Hex is a singular specimen with a number of special properties.
Do you ever let him out of that little bottle?
Of course I do. Hex swims freely in the ocean at night, and during the day he returns to me and sleeps in the bottle.
So he's asleep right now.
I knew he was related to your dream experiments.
Who said anything about dreams?
Nobody. But just looking at him, I think I know one of Hex's special properties, and it would explain why you'd be interested in the first place.
The hex bottle is relevant to Zephyr's dream research because maybe the pattern? It's an image of his dream.
Pure subconscious projection, unmarred by the insecurities of the waking mind.
That's pretty cool. I can see why you became a dream scientist.
So the hex bottle was the original. And then you made the dream helmet more recently.
They are two distinct objects. There is no such connection.
No.
Which part shows the connection between the hex bottle and the dream helmet? The funnel. It's the same shape.
Right. The dream helmet's clearly just a scaled up version of the hex bottle, specifically scaled up to human size.
Who was Zephyr using the dream helmet on?
I
Martuga.
heard Martuga was experiencing a particular recurring dream. I think he was your test subject.
So, Mortuga wears the dream helmet and lays on your weird chair thing. And then you give him some of the moon potion to help him sleep.
And as he dreams, the dream helmet collects the spirit energy and sends it to...
Where does the dream helmet send the dream spirit energy? Fog ball? Divining orb? What is the connection between these two clues? Aha! This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna. Ha! And the fog ball violently explodes. No. And the fog ball receives the dream energy?
This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball receives the dream energy.
Do not think I cannot hear your mocking tone. It may surprise you to learn that I have indeed had some success in this area. I did once successfully filter something into the fog ball, and I witnessed a face inside the glass, however briefly.
A face?
No doubt the visage of someone from beyond the veil. Unfortunately, I have been unable to consistently replicate it.
Did you make a record of it?
I thought I did, but I can't remember where.
Where did Zephyr make a record of the mysterious face that he saw? Zephyr made of a drawing of, I think it's a typo, the face that he'd seen in the fog ball.
There it is, irrefutable evidence.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Zephyr, but,
The fog ball was designed to show that exact
the
face.
fog ball was designed to show that exact face.
What do you mean?
The fog ball appears in the illusionist photo, and it displays the same face that Zephyr saw.
What's the connection? What causes the face to appear?
Do I know this? A strange glass ball found in dream chamber. Something is swirling around inside of it. Well, though Mace use it to speak with Gregory.
What's the connection? What causes the face to appear?
A subtle smell? No, I don't think the ball cares about smells. Temperature? Voice?
A certain voice. A fog ball is designed to show the face when it hears Sim's voice. That's how the original trick worked anyway. See how in the photograph she's talking to it through the telephone?
I demand that we test this theory. Send for symmetry at once.
Wait, we don't have to.
Which part? What do you mean, which part?
Come on, give it up. Just let me take it.
Nope.
Hey, listen, why don't we just...
The stargazing girl
Yep.
stares into
We have a recording of Sim's voice right here.
the stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born.
I don't say this to be cruel, but it seems like your dream experiments are, inconclusive.
I'm just glad to have some clarity about what they actually are. And as far as I can tell, it all seems pretty harmless.
Right, and the moon potion.
As you said, merely an herbal tincture.
But then why was it found at the crime scene?
That I do not know.
Do you know if Mortuga had any on him? Did he ever borrow a bottle from you?
It's a possibility.
Possibility? You don't know? Do we have evidence to suggest Matuka took one of the Zephyr Moon's vials? Ship in a bottle. Martuga had the glass dropper from the moon vial.
If Mortuga had the dropper, I'm assuming he had the rest of the moon vial somewhere nearby.
Curious. Where exactly did you find this?
It was on his desk, in the captain's cabin.
And yet, the moon vial was discovered at the scene of the crime, 1 floor below.
So, Hex actually shows his thoughts on his skin?
Yeah, it's incredible. Hey, what if we got him to think about something else?
Okay, where do we go? Let's ask a lot of questions, shall we?
Fascinating. Some unseen entity is attempting to speak with us through the radio.
I think it's just broken.
Of
No.
course it's broken. That's precisely what opens it up to ethereal transmission.
No. I still believe there's a second walkie-talkie somewhere. But I don't know if the red dot lights up when it's nearby, or if it's far away from its pair.
Magnus and I installed this in the captain's cabin shortly after we left port for the first time. It is exceptionally heavy.
Did Mortuga tell you why he wanted a big iron bell hanging over his desk?
He merely said it was an object of great importance and that he'd like to keep it close by.
Do you have any idea what it is?
He referred to it as a bell, Detective.
Yeah, just going by the shape. But it doesn't ring, so we're not sure.
You may be more correct than you know. Personally, I believe it is a bell. Not in the musical sense, but rather a diving bell, which is to say it's designed to be lowered to the ocean floor.
With a person inside?
I doubt it. It's not really big enough.
Did Mortuga make this himself?
Of course, much like his model town, it is specific to his life and his memories.
So he made the model ship and the model town at around the same time.
I believe so.
Interesting.
I believe this is a painting of Magnus's old boss and landlord.
Is that who she is?
Felicia, her name was.
And you met
Alicia.
her?
I laid eyes on her briefly when I first visited Silkworm.
What happened to her?
I couldn't say.
Mortuga never told you?
No.
Maybe he didn't know either.
I am unfamiliar with this. Where was it located?
It was in the captain's quarters.
Ah, then it is no mystery, for I have never set foot in that room. Magnus built this himself, from the scant materials we happened to have on board.
So he made it while he was living on the submarine?
Yes, but I believe it's a vignette of a particular time in his past, back when he was living in Silkworm.
But you knew Mortuga back then, didn't you? How come there's not a model of you in there?
It's specific to the town and its history. As an outsider, I would have no place in it.
Suspicious.
Somebody's been trying to piece together Silkworm's history by the looks of it.
We noticed Mortuga's on there, but his name's not connected to anyone else.
Did he ever talk about his family? Or where he came from?
He never spoke of his heritage, no. If only it hadn't been torn in two, then I could be sure.
Of what?
The branch of red coral, at the base of the map. I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center. The ship's compass. I witnessed Cynthia carrying this from the control room the night Magnus was murdered.
Yeah, I think it broke. She was taking it to get fixed.
Odd, it's never broken before. There must be a connection. It seems I'm not the only curiosity collector on board. This book, if it is indeed a book, has clearly got a story to tell. It's an incantation sealed in a glass bottle. Traditionally, you might bury such a thing under the floorboards of your house to protect from black magic.
What about if you threw it into the ocean? Would that do anything?
Likely it would have no effect. The ocean is simply too large to be held to account in this way. A shrink ray, I assume?
It actually does look like a shrink ray. All right, Grimoire, I'll be the guinea pig. Zap me.
Of course, it could be an enlightenment ray. Perhaps you ought to zap me instead.
No one's getting zapped.
An epitaph to human desperation. A totem of yearning for a time long past.
If you say so.
Mariana Moon's tobacco pipe.
Yes and no.
It's actually a dictaphone, like a little tape recorder.
Curious. Is Miss Moon some sort of covert operative?
Who knows? Maybe.
I think she's just nosy.
A photograph of a divine moon ritual. The man holds the orb aloft, and the being within is imbued with rays of mystic light, granting eternal moon wisdom.
Eternal moon wisdom, huh?
I have that. I skipped the ritual, though. I was just born with it.
Impressive.
Also, I can shoot moon lasers out of my eyes.
Now you're just being ridiculous. An effigy of Miss Silkmoth.
It's a doll she used to use in her magic tricks.
I'm still not quite sure why she brought it onto the submarine, though.
It's possible that it's bound to her, and thus leaving it behind was not possible.
Bound?
Through magic. Once bound, an effigy shares its fate with the person in question.
Permanently?
Not necessarily. If a rupture were to form between the two, they may become separated once more. An apparition of death. Intriguing.
But it's a woman.
Wow. Death could be a woman. You don't know.
You are being sexist, my man. My man.
Godric grips hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not heavy enough to be an anchor. I'm pretty sure it would float.
Not
He means an emotional anchor.
Oh, right.
It would float. What an enchanting thought.
Uh-oh. You've given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a reminder not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
I think my man is losing his mind. He made a stick as for a companion, and he has cardboard cutouts of people, like as if they are customers. Like, he is losing his mind down there. Please let him go. Aha.
It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
What did it beat for?
Information.
People.
Oh.
Kinship.
So, Mariana gave him a person.
Maybe information about a person.
Yeah.
Or how to find a person.
Huh? He has so much information, my man.
He joined us about a week or so after we first left port. He caused problems almost immediately.
How come?
Godric made some kind of official request, but Magnus had denied it. Their disagreement was something to do with navigation. For my own sake, I stayed out of it.
He is cute. Dr. Zephyr is cute.
It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Huh. I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him. It was in the course of this endeavor that she began scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for. She said she didn't know.
Okay, goodbye. Where to? How long have I been coding? I think this is a good place to stop. Okay. Thank you for watching. Maybe leave a like or comment. You don't have to subscribe, I don't really care about that. Goodbye.